Hi everyone, welcome to Python learning series for network engineers. This is the 7th video on logging. In this video we'll see how to run a Python script in the background without keeping the terminal open. This will be useful for the scheduled task. For example, here this script will be getting executed every 15th second, and this script can be used for monitoring the device and triggering an email. So if you want to run this script in the background, we'll see how to run it. We'll be using no hub option in Linux for running the script in the background. So let's have a look into that. First we'll test it using a simple script which prints current time. So for that I'll import schedule which I explained in the previous video, then date time for printing the time, then I'll define a function. I'll call it as print time, and I'll create a variable here, time now equals date time dot now, and we don't want the milliseconds, so we'll replace that the microseconds equals 0. Then here we will just do a print, and okay, let's try running the function. So you can just see it is printing the time. You can see the time, it is updating the time. Now what we'll do, in addition to that, we'll save that into a file as well, and then we'll try scheduling this from backend. Without opening the terminal, we need to run this script and save the time into a text file. In that way we can validate it whether the script is running or not. So for that I'll open a file with open, then I'll call it as time.txt. I'll call that as a file name, and I'll make it as append as data and data dot write, and then the string of time we'll add one slash and also, so that time will get printed in each line. Now let's introduce the schedule functionality here. It is same as this the previous script what I explained. So schedule dot every, here we will make it as 5 seconds so that this will get executed frequently. 5 seconds dot do, and here our function name is print time, and you need to remove this parenthesis, then while true schedule dot run pending. Now let us just try running this script. So script will be running. and you can see every 5 seconds it is printing the time here, and here also you can see the file. Let me just open it in terminal, and I'll do a tail of this file, tail-f time.txt. So you can see here script is getting executed. But if I close this terminal, it will stop the execution now. But if you want to run this continuously, let us have a look into that option. For that, here I'll open one more terminal in the same location, and I'm using a virtual environment here. So first I have to go to virtual environment in my terminal. So for that I have a script. I'll show that file. It is in my home directory. It is, I have given the file name as py, and if I give source and home/py, so you can see it automatically went to the respective virtual environment. Here if you just see, I already have the schedule in the particular virtual environment. Now let me just try running the script from here, and parallelly we'll keep this also open. So you can see here it has stopped executing at 3502 Python 3 and test schedule. So you can see here script is getting executed and it is printing the time in every 5 seconds. But if I cancel this or close the terminal, it will stop executing. For that, so one option is you can use nohub in Python. So let's try using nohub by default. Nohub and Python 3 test schedule.py. Here you can see again it started executing the script, but it will even store the output in a nohub file here in the same directory. So it is getting executed, but so since I cancelled it, it's gone. But if you see here, it is even generating the terminal output as a nohub file. Now to avoid that, what you can do, nohub, and we will just send the terminal output to null. For that, /dev, and if you give this will not add nohub file here. Let me just delete it. And let us try running it now. Now you can see script is getting executed. and even if I close the terminal, script will be running here. So you can see here, even without the terminal, the Python terminal, it is running. Let me just try identifying the okay, I think this might be the process. Let me just kill the process. Yeah, now it has stopped. But if you want to get the process ID of the execution, what we can do here, open the terminal, we'll go to the virtual environment, then hub Python 3 and the script. I'll send this to /dev and null, and if you give the and enter, you will start getting even the process ID. You can see the process ID is 12207. Let's have a look into that. Yeah, this is the process ID. Let's have a look into our output. Yeah, the script is getting executed here as well. Let me just close the terminal. So here, even if I close the terminal, the script is getting executed. I can just close this, and you can see here file, the data is getting appended here automatically. Okay, now if you want to add the process ID, okay, let me just end this process 12207. Now let us go back to our actual Python script. Now if you see the formatter here, the Python formatter, the log formatter, you can see I'm adding time, name and the logging level. Here let's try adding the process as well. It will be helpful when you monitor the process or when you monitor the execution task. So let's see the syntax here. Yeah, so you can see the process D. Let me add that as well here. Now I'll delete the previous log messages. I'll try running it. Okay, this executes in every 15 seconds. You can see the log here. So you can see here the process number now 12272. So you can see the process number here. So in that way you can even add the process number in the syslog message. Now let me just stop the execution from here. And we'll try running it from terminal. Okay, I'll cancel this and I'll run it using nohub. Output to the dev/null and I'll give an and symbol. So 12323, let's see. So you can see the process number. And let's tail the log. Let me close this terminal, the execution terminal, and monitor the log alone. So you can see here the script is getting executed automatically. I'll end this process. And the previous emails we were not getting the process IDs. Now let's generate an error and try getting the process ID here. We just give a wrong password. Okay, yeah. nohub output to the /dev null and symbol, and I'll close the terminal. The script is getting initiated. You can see the username user1. Okay, I'm getting the message saying that authentication failed. So here you can see the process number 12399. Let's have a look here. So this is the process ID. So in that way you can even get the process ID from the syslog message, and you can trigger email. Then without opening the terminal, having the terminal open, you can just execute the script in the backend, and this will continuously monitor the device performance and notify the user if any error occurs. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.